Hello, hi there Virgos, welcome to your love horoscope for February 2022. I'm Bella and how I work is with the help of my spirit guides. I am psychic and so I interpret the information I get from my guides. I might pull up a few cards also for extra clarification, but we'll see how it goes. Because your message already is a bit interesting. This month is a month of manifestation, it's a month of transformation because it being the master number, month 222, 22nd. Of the year 2002, the second of the second, you get it, you get the whole idea. So it's a really good month for transformation, but when you're going to do it, think about transformation of you. Yeah, this is also a number 6 year. It's a year of love and transformation also, but it starts at home because we get vibrationally matched with the amount of love we have for ourselves. Think about it like that. So with that being said though, Virgos, and actually quickly before I go on to that, because I need to give this public service announcement to everybody, because for those of you who have booked a private reading with me, and if you haven't done that before and you want to, links are just down below, just like links to all of me and my services are just down below. But some of you, not a lot, but some of you have booked me and then disappeared, or given the wrong email address, or have an email blocker, which means that it doesn't matter how many times I contact you and whatever email I use, it doesn't get through to you. Remove that or contact me through a different email address. Facebook, Instagram, I have been trying really hard to get hold of you unsuccessfully, and I would like to give you a reading, so please do contact me. Anyway, service announcement over and done with. Let's crack on with your reading because I don't like to waste time. My guides are showing me this scenario where, two scenarios, but the first one's making me chuckle because you're like Hansel and Gretel. You know when Hansel and Gretel, when they leave, they've got the bread, and so they don't get lost in the woods, they kind of drop the breadcrumbs, and as they're searching through the woods so they can find their way. Well, they're showing you like Hansel and Gretel, but the difference is you're not leaving the breadcrumbs so that you can find your way back. You are leaving these breadcrumbs for somebody else to follow and chase you. And they're saying here it's the energy is a little bit like this, because it's a little bit like, well, I'm done chasing people. I'm done following their breadcrumbs. I'm going to make this all about me. And I'm going to be self-indulgent, which I have to say is the energy of this year. It is quite selfish energy, but for good. I know selfish is a bad word, but think about it, if you've never really done that, it's overdue to be self-indulgent, self-compassionate. And I've been saying this a lot, and I'll probably be saying this all year to people who will listen to me, because the energy this year is very much about when we end cycles, when we are much more self-focused and we pour into self-love and self-transformation, and then risks that come with that, it works out better for us, and particularly in our love lives, being a number 6 year when it comes to love. So those breadcrumbs you are putting out is so that you're like, well, if that person wants me, they'll follow the breadcrumbs. You know, and I'm not waiting, like you're running off. You're not like slowly dithering around with the breadcrumbs. You're like, I'm off quickly. And if they want me, then they'll make an effort to follow the breadcrumbs and to do it fast. Because if not, somebody else will pick up the trail. They'll follow the breadcrumbs and they'll find me. You're very much mindset of you chase me, I'm not chasing you. My guys, there's a little bit where some of you might be so scared also of having a connection that this running element that I see, running so fast in another direction, is you might not want to be caught. And so you're deliberately making it hard for somebody else to get to you. And where that applies, there'll be some reasons for that. But if you don't want that, you do want somebody to catch you, like, yes, move fast in another direction, but not so fast they can't catch you. Have the balance somewhere, if that's what you intend. And if you're cross-watching, that person is trying to send you quite a clear message that either they don't want to be with you, or that you need to work harder to get their attention. So, Virgos, you're in this mindset. The mindset is very much about you, nurturing you, your ideas. I get you focusing on other things, work, projects, self-development, but very much self-development, and so definitely very much about your whole mindset. Very much changes. Sorry about some background noise. I can hear it. I don't know if you can. I can hear my neighbours, like, I don't know, pressure washing something. My dog sometimes snores also too, which you all should be used to by now. But there's loads of energy about your whole mind and clarity and peace of mind, and like, I just don't get that you want to think about somebody else's energy. You're fed up of thinking about somebody else's energy. You're wanting to pour it into yourself. And if someone's on the same page, firstly, they'll allow you the independence. But secondly, they will chase you when it comes to the breadcrumbs, so on and so forth. I get a very yoga feel about you, which I could take that literally in terms of what you starting yoga. But I want to take that as more zen, inner peace. Your whole inner self just wants to be free from the energies of others. And if they're with you, they can't poison that. So you're looking for partners that not only chase you, but you're looking for partners that actually complement and keep the inner peace, that they don't draw negative attention towards them. I quite like it myself. And I think a bit goes against sometimes your natural way of being as Virgos. You're very committed to other people. You're very involved. You're very detailed in it. And for you to have this where the detail now becomes about yourself and that self-focus about that, it is amplified in the same way, which could be quite difficult for people who are not up to the standard to actually get through. So you could find that you're single for quite a long time, not because there's something wrong with you, and actually for some of you I don't think you're going to care, but I think because actually it has to take a special person. That's almost like the mantra this year, like it's got to be a special person that infiltrates that. Lot of self-love. I see that there will be a person, and I have to keep this general because it could be someone you know, could not be someone you know, but I can tell you where their energy is at, because when they want you, they will notice and see that you're harder to get, and they will have to think very hard. Firstly, if they want the connection with you, you're worth it. And when they come to the decision that you are worth it, they know that they then have to truly, truly, really think and plan and be consistent. But there's a lot of methodical thinking in how they pick those breadcrumbs up and follow you. And then when they run up to you to keep you standing still so you're not continuing to running, how they do that successfully. I mean, for somebody to give that amount of thought and energy to doing that and then doing it and then trying to keep you there shows how much they deeply care about you, that they're willing to put in the work, which is effectively what you're asking for. You're asking for somebody who is going to give you the work, but then to maintain the peace. So what I'm saying is I do think that even though there is somebody, I think the whole journey to get to the good stuff may play out in this entire year, because you're running there chasing. And it's not a whole twin thing. It could be, but it's not. That's not the thing I'm getting. It's yeah, I guess the roles are reversed. And I'm not saying with an individual person to think the roles are reversed for you. You're no longer chasing. You want to be chased. And those who are worthy and those who are willing to, you know, cut down the thorn bushes, slay the dragon, will succeed. Especially if they coming from an emotional, intellectual place for you. Interesting. It's interesting because when they find you, in my head, the way that Spirit are describing you is that it's almost like you're in a field. And I'm not saying this literally, but this is a metaphor. You're in a super happy space. It's all about you and the flowers. You're in your Zen zone. You know, you don't need anybody else. You are happy. It's going to take a special person to interrupt that kind of flow of energy, that kind of dance within your soul, to say, can I come and dance with you? Let's make this a real party. That's the energy to come in. Anybody who comes and says, stop dancing, pay attention to me, because I've got this and this. You go, nah, I don't want to stop and give you attention. Come with me, dance with me. When somebody approaches you with that strategy, then you'll be like, yeah, groovy baby, we can do this. So we're now going to go in the extended, because there is somebody who's going to do this, to see if I can get some more about them, what they're like, who they are, what their star sign is, do you know them, do you not know them, and to have a look at it that way, and to see how the outcome will be. And if you want that, the link to the extended is just down below. And I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you next month. Take care.